Sup, Rebels and Rimblets, and welcome to the Major Pokemon League Week 6 versus Denchby, aka the coach of the Viridian is it the Viridian Beedrills? I think that's what his team's called. I'm not sure if it's the Viridian Forest or the Viridian City Beedrills. Quote me on that if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just Viridian Beedrills, but could be wrong. But on my team, I'm bringing Toy Scarf Typhlosion, Defensive Donphan, Focus Sash Bisharp, Prankster Murkrow, Mega Gardevoir with a little surprise, and I got a Choice Specs Lutros. And without further ado, guys, let's get this shit going, shall we? So, this match was very, very difficult to prepare for. I will just let you guys know right now. His team just literally counters everything that I got. So, I start off by sending out my Typhlosion, and he names his fucking Lopunny Erza. You guys should have heard me. I was like, oh god. I was just like, holy crap. I was like, you know, that's so cool because I really admire her as a female protagonist. But he is going to go for the fake out, and that's going to probably does around probably at least 20 to 30% of my damage. So he's going to actually withdraw and go out into his Talonflame. I actually carry a Will-O-Wisp on this thing because you know, crippling down his physical attackers, you know, is a really, really good part for my team, but he predicts that really nice. So I'm going to go out into my Ben Stiller, aka my Donphan. This cough needs to go away. So he's actually going to pull a fast one on me, actually go for a substitute. And that was a really cool play on his part. So he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but unfortunately he is going to be able to burn my Donphan, which is pretty unfortunate for me, but I mean, the only real thing Donphan really does is he just sets up rocks and, you know, and he spins them away. So I really wasn't all that mad about Donphan getting burned, you know, so I was like, whatever, you know, if you want to burn Donphan, like, that's completely fine. But I realized, you know, probably, you know, at around this time in the battle that he's actually a support Talonflame. That is why it didn't... Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it, fucking shit. God fucking hell. Can you not go full screen? Thank you. Jesus. So anyways, I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and I am going to be able to break through the sub. Sorry about that, guys. I went into full screen on accident, and I had a little bit of a cuss storm. That's just what happens when things don't go your way sometimes, especially during recordings. I get kind of pissed off when my stuff doesn't work. So I'm right here. I figured now he was probably going to go for the substitute again. So I head out into my Gardevoir. Excuse me. And I'm going to get the Trace. That really doesn't mean anything, because I don't have any flying type attacks. But he's actually going to go for the sub. And I feel like I made a pretty good play here because I knew that Hyper Voice was actually able to bust through the substitutes. So I Mega Evolve my Gardevoir, and I just start spamming Hyper Voices, you know, just hoping to God, you know, that his, you know, that eventually goes away. But you know, he's gonna sit here, you know, play the stall game. You know, he's gonna go for some roosts, you know, be that one cheeky guy. So basically, here for like the next 10 seconds, it's just like me and him just spamming Hyper Voice and just spamming Roost. You know, back and forth, back and forth. And we're just going to sit here for probably about a good, you know, 2 to 3 minutes. I think I'd fast forward it, but, I mean, if I did that right now as I recorded the battle, then things would get all jacked up, and I'd probably have to redo the recording. I wouldn't be a very, very happy camper, so. Unfortunately, we have to sit here and wait while we play the stall game with the whole Hyper Voice, Roost substitute bullshit, so I'm just gonna keep on, you know, just spamming the crap out of my Hyper Voice. He goes for the Roost again, and I swear I'm gonna be sitting here for about a good like 5 or 10 minutes. Just like any fucking day now would be excellent, please. So I go for the Hyper Voice again. I'm not gonna try and sound like a broken record, but you know, while we actually go through this, oh, now he withdraws. I was actually going to tell you guys a little bit of a story, but now his sound, since he withdraws, goes out into his Lucy, aka, oh, I get it because of the keys. I get that nickname. That's awesome. Hyper Voice actually does a crap load of damage to Athena. I mean, to the Klefki. Alright, here I was actually predicting him to go for the Thunder Wave, so that's why I swapped that into my Lutros. But he actually goes for a Light Screen. I'm like, oh, damn, you know, that's actually a really, really good play on his part, so. Basically, right here, I believe he withdraws, and I think I go for the Flamethrower right here. I believe I do, yeah. So yeah, I go for the Flamethrower on the Lopunny. And it does, you know, relatively around 10 to 15%, and I get the 10% chance of a freaking burn. Man, you guys should have heard me, man. I was screaming. I don't know why I don't do live comm, but whenever I don't do live comm, I just can't concentrate. So, with me getting that burn off, I figure, this would be a really, really good time for me to set up some rocks. It goes for the fake out, I know, that's not going to do jack shit. So I'm sitting here, I'm basically, recovering, the burn damage slightly. Let's see, I was at 77, 89. Okay, so he gets burned. Let's see. How much damage do I take when I get burned, out of curiosity? Oh, okay, so burn pretty much just does. So it actually goes for the magic coat here as I set up my rocks. You know what, Dench? I'm not even mad that you went for that freaking play. That play was so fucking cool. He magic coat on Lopunny. That was just straight up awesome. I literally have like nothing else to say to that dude. Like usually, like people are like really, really mad when that kind of stuff happens, but no, dude, that was awesome. Like I've never, dude. If Ipsit doesn't put you in top 5 plays of the week, I don't know what the hell his problem is. But luckily for me though, I am able to spin away the hazards because I barely survived with the tip of my feet because I am max defense and I do run max HP on this thing. So on my Murkrow is Sash, and I wanted to preserve the Sash on my Murkrow and on my Bisharp. I felt like, that, preserving the Sashes was the best thing that I could possibly do. So unfortunately, my Donphan does go down to the burn damage, and I'm going to head out into my Typhlosion. So I actually go for the Hidden Power Rock here, predicting him to go out to Talonflame, which is kind of stupid because, he was at such low HP, like, why the fuck, wouldn't I just finish it off, There's no point, in him switching out when he's at such low HP, but I figure, if he did want to go for a fake out, later on, and potentially, try and pull off this, probably pull off a fake out or something like that. But you know what? It's all good. I do have my Mega Gardevoir left to take a return, and it does roughly around, yeah, God, I actually did a lot of damage for that thing being burned. I'll tell you guys. Wow. Anyways, that thing goes down, and with that burn, pretty much like this cough needs to go away. Yeah, that burn really, really helped out a lot. But right here, I pull a really interesting play. I actually go for the Healing Wish on my Gardevoir in order for me to bring one of my Pokemon back to full health. And I actually use Flash Cannon. That's all good. I go out into my Typhlosion because I want to get this thing, to high HP. And well, what do you know? I did. So Typhlosion is at full HP now. Now Typhlosion's gonna kick some ass. None of my other Pokemon, needed to be healed up, so I figured, Gardevoir, really wasn't doing anything, by sitting around. Gardevoir, couldn't have really done much. So I decided to go for the Flamethrower, and that actually takes out his Lucy. And, now he's actually gonna swap out and back into his Talonflame. Now, right here, I was actually, I thought, that he could possibly go for a Will-O-Wisp, and I was actually right. I figured, I wanted to stay in here, and do as much damage to this thing as I possibly can. And with that Flash Fire boost, guys, that almost takes down Totodemaru down to really, really low health. And right here, I'm just going to sit here and just spam the living crap out of my Flamethrower. Luckily for me, though, I don't get any Para Hacks this turn. That's going to do... Oh, man, look at that damage. That's freaking powerful. Typhlosion's a very powerful Pokemon. So right here, I was actually... Was I predicting him to go for the... What was I predicting him to do? I can't remember what I did. Yeah, I was definitely predicting him to go for the Roost. And right here, he actually made a very, very questionable play. He actually goes for the Brave Bird, and I'm wondering, I'm like... you could have, gone for the sub, you could have potentially, Will-O-Wispy, dwiddle me down, with as much health as you possibly could, and with the Roost, you lose your flying ability, so, you wouldn't be taking as much damage from Thunderbolt, but, I mean, either or, this thing is Specs, and if a Flamethrower did that much damage, I had a feeling, that this was just gonna get taken out. So, I do switch out my Slither here, and I head out into my Bisharp. Actually, into my Molgami, because I was predicting that, I was actually predicting him to go for the Will-O-Wisp on my Bisharp and to try and burn it down. But he actually winds up going for the Flamethrower instead, which actually still works out fine in my favor, because I still get my Flash Fire boost. That's going to take Typhlosion down, roughly around yellow percentage. And what do you know, fucking right here, I get paralyzed. So I'm sitting here like, mother effer, cussing my little heart out, because I'm freaking pissed off. So Didn't really want to switch out to Bisharp, because I didn't know exactly what he was going to do, so I figured, the best thing for me to do here, was to sack it off. I didn't know if he was going to go for a flamethrower again. And right here, I go out into my Bisharp now. And, I go for, he actually goes for the flamethrower. That's okay for me. I wanted to go for Sucker Punch, but I wasn't sure if he was going to switch out or not. But, I mean, other than that, it's alright for me, because I still did have the Sash. But, if I were to actually, have Sucker Punch in this thing, Bisharp probably could have done a little bit better, but it's all good. I am able to take out the Mew with my knockoff. And now he has 2 Pokemon left. I think I have 3 Pokemon left. Oops. Yeah, I got 3 months left being this. So I go for the Sucker Punch, predicting him to go for the Mach Punch. He actually goes for the Leech Seed, and actually winds up finishing me off, which is actually a pretty good play on his part. And I actually figured out, me and my friend Blake, aka Moxie and Friend, we did a couple test battles, and Sucker Punch does out-prioritize Mach Punch, so I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. And this thing's actually Poison Heal, and I was questioning, if he had Technician, it actually would have been better, but, yeah, it's all good. So here, I go for the Protect, I'm thinking, what's he gonna do, what kind of sets does he pack? It actually wanted to just go for the Mach Punch. He goes for the Mach Punch again, even if you were Technician, it wouldn't really matter, because I am Sashed. So I'm just gonna go for the Drill Peck, and that is going to take out the Breloom. That thing goes down right there. And his last Pokemon is going to be his Thundurus. And he is going... I go for the Tailwind the last minute because I figured, I can outspeed whatever attack he wants to throw at me. If it's not an offensive one. I didn't think he'd have Taunt on it just because I figured he wanted to finish me off. So I'm able to get off my Tailwind, and I head out into my Electros. Now right here, I realized that he was Scarfed, because if he wasn't Scarfed, I would have easily been able to outspeed that thing, because I made sure that the investments on my Electros were enough to outspeed an Adamant Lopunny. So I wound up going for the Thunderbolt. It takes him down to really, really low HP, and unfortunately it does not kill. And that makes me lose the match in another 1-0, guys. Another 1-0. Week 6 1-0, Week 5 1-0. All the matches that I've lost this season have, literally been, to the brink, by a thread. I have not gotten 6-0'd, I have not gotten massacred. So any of you guys are saying that you keep on losing? No. I mean, I've lost, but let's be real, guys. These matches have been freaking intense and fire as fuck. These matches have been insane. I don't even know, if these matches have just been incredibly good. I've had a lot of fun doing them, too. See, this is why I competitive battle, is because these matches get so intense. And it gives me a rush. It's kind of strange, I get a rush, after playing a kid's game, and freaking battling mystical creatures. That's my name, by the way, Mystical. Mystic, actually. I always say Mystical because it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's awesome, being able to get that kind of feeling. It's just so fucking cool, I'll tell you guys. Gives you that rush, but I do live commentary, but I don't concentrate well. I want to try, do my best for you guys. And I figure, this is a pretty good post-com. So anyways, you guys, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this week's MPL battle. Dench, that was a great game, dude. I'm not even going to lie, man. That was insane. That was intense. Bulky, give this guy a higher number in the power rankings, and Dench, I think you and me are tied in division now, bud. That's awesome. Next week is going to be my battle up against Ips, aka Josh, because Slaxerus is going to vacation somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but Ips is going to be taking over the team for Week 7, so you guys will see him again in Week 7. We're going to pull a victory out of our asses, man. I have not lost big time. I've only lost by a thread each week I've lost. Jordy, I missed by missing my high jump kick. Last week, that was a 1-0, and this week it was a 1-0 with barely 50 HP left, so if you guys are, enjoying these MPL battles, be sure to, smack the heck of like button, and I'll have a one-up for you guys next week, and I have a top 5 theory project I'm going to upload tomorrow, and Sunday is going to be a little surprise for you guys. So, I've been Mr. Umbreon, and I will see you guys in the future with more Pokemon content. Catch you later, guys.